gentlemen, welcome back to League One Predictions with VBO. I am Tom, the other guy's Ian. Thank you so much for tuning in. We are going to have to predict Week 7 before Week 6 has happened. We apologize. There are literally so many games. They're so thick and fast. We've also got the Premier League. We've got the Champions League. Every now and then we've got the EFL Cup. You know, we've got the World Cup, the European Championships, the MLS. No. But honestly,
League.
Obviously. We're doing so many leagues. If you just want to cut to a score, please look below. We've got the chapters feature on and we've got timestamps, but we think you should marinate because this will be a quick video. If you are interested in more nuanced commentary on any of these teams, please click above. It should be there about right now. It's our predictions for round 6 where we actually talk about the teams. We are going to be quite quick in this and we apologize ahead of time. Please put your scores below. And last but not least, have a look at Grandstand Betters. And if you are buying anything from Amazon, we are an Amazon affiliate. Please click the link below. We're poor. Leading us in, Ian. Versus Pompey.
I am a sucker for Gillingham at home, Thomas. Obviously, they beat Oxford pretty recently there and looked pretty good in doing so. And I just generally think they're a very solid side that's hard to beat. And I think Pompey will struggle against them. I'm backing Gillingham in this one. I'm going for a 2-1 win.
Yeah, if any of you literally look at the previous videos, you will know that I am completely out on Portsmouth. I have made a very biased decision to not support them at all this season until something in their style of play changes or they develop a style of play, because right now it is turgid, it is boring, and they cannot win for love nor money. So, Gillingham to win, 1-0 at home.
Doncaster Rovers versus Ipswich Town.
Doncaster Bells are a fantastic side, but Ipswich are leading the league by an absolute landslide right now. They look really good. I find it hard to look past them in this game. Doncaster are really up and down. I don't know what you think, Ian, but I found them to be really up and down the last couple of years.
I think that you have too much love and affection for these sides, and quite honestly, it boils my blood. I can't stand either one of them. 0-0 draw.
Ah, you fool. You fool. 2-0 to the Tractor Boys?
Yeah.
Mediocrity incarnate. Burton Albion. Host, Rochdale.
Well, although you know Rochdale are my favourite side, Tom, of all sides, they are my favourite side. But both of these sides absolutely need to win this game. This is a real big game for both sides. It'll be tight, it'll be tense. But of course I'm going to be back in Rochdale. 2-1 win for the Dale.
Yeah, there's absolutely no way anything good comes out of this match. Burton have been dreadful this year, but the Dale aren't much better. I'm going for a 0-0 goose eggs draw.
Hull City versus Athletic Football Club Wimbledon.
Wimbledon. I don't know who to back in this game because obviously Hull lost last time out and their unbeaten run is over. And I went from thinking they were terrible to thinking they're good, and now am I back to thinking they're terrible? It is a mind F-U-C-K. On the other hand, AFC Wimbledon are AFC Wimbledon, so let's bet against them. 2-0 to Hull.
Somewhere along the right line, Wimbledon have been too good and being too competitive in too many games this season. They've got to take a pasting somewhere because you know eventually what they're going to turn into, Tom. They're going to Pokemon it and evolve into MK Dons 2. Hull 3, Wimbledon 0.
Just out of interest, if you had to name the new MK Dons, would they just be MK Dons 2, or would they have some like Milton Keynes Dones?
It would be MK Dons TOO 2.
Blackpool host Charlton Athletic.
Oh, I love it. I love old Charlton Athletic. Blackpool really need to sort their form out. They've been they were on a bad run before we come into this weekend's games. I'm usually a sucker for backing them at home, so I'm not going to do that for once. So it means they're going to have a roaring victory over Charlton. I'll go for a draw, 1-1.
I think I'm going to go for a Charlton 1-0 victory. I want to back Blackpool, and we've talked about this in all the videos, but right now I find it physically impossible to back them until they actually get a win.
Yeah.
And maybe they'll have 2 wins in a row, and I'll look like an idiot, but 1-0 to the Charlton Athletic.
Best city in the world, Lincoln City versus Plymouth, Argyle.
So the worst city in the world is doing really well at playing football right now, and Plymouth maintain their Green Army status. I am unfortunately going to have to go with a Lincoln City victory, as much as it pains me to give you any joy in your life, but they've looked really good. Their one loss was very just like an aberration sort of game. They happen, especially in League One, just randomly, they really do happen. So I'll go with Lincoln winning this 3-1.
Yeah, you summed that really well. I think Plymouth have had a really good start. It'd be really interesting to see how they get on in this game. Yeah, I just think Lincoln are just too strong, aren't they? Too good in all areas at the moment, really. And I think they'll win 2-0.
Anti-football Shrewsbury Town host Bristol Rovers.
I don't expect this one to be a classic on your coupon, folks. I think this to be a very low-scoring game. I can see it being 1 goal overside, and I'm going for that goal going to Shrewsbury. 1-0 to the Shrews.
Oh, that's awesome, because I'm going 1-0 to Bristol Rovers.
Sunderland versus Crewe, Alexandra.
Ooh, I think this match will be a cracker if Crewe are actually allowed to play it, which they may literally be sitting out another week of games because the EFL does not know how to handle the current pandemic that's hitting the world. I'm going to have...
Seems.
Sorry?
They only seem to call the games off against Oxford. It's okay.
That's a good point. And then they go and win the other ones. But I've got Sunderland to win this. I really like Sunderland this year. 3-0 to the Black Cats.
Oxford fans, stop claiming that we deserve the points against Crewe. It is tough times at the moment. They haven't done anything purposely wrong. These things might come back to haunt us later on in the season if we start demanding points off teams. So just get off their back. We'll play that game eventually. It's not a big deal. Sunderland to win at home, 2-0 Sunderland.
Northampton Town versus Swindon Town.
Thomas, I'm not going to do a big rant about Swindon. You know I don't want them to win. You know I don't think they're going to win. I think they're going to get out-cobbled by the Cobblers. I think it will be a nice and comfortable 2-3-1 win to Northampton Town.
I think Swindon are going to be too strong for Northampton. I think they were too strong last year. They'll be too strong this year. 2-0 to the Town.
Robins.
Them as well.
Wigan Athletic versus Peterborough United.
Look, Ian, we have to stick to our pre-season predictions of Peterborough winning the league. And if Peterborough are going to win the league, they have to basically win every game. That's how a league title exists in England now. You either win all your games or you are not the champion. On that note, no one is going to win the Premier League. Peterborough United to beat this Wigan Athletic side 3-1.
I think Man United will win the Premier League if we're going on that. But this one should be a good game. I'm looking forward to it. I think, you look at it and it's two sides that like to play good football and it's two sides that like to score goals. And let's go for goals and let's go for a huge scoreline. Wigan 2, Peterborough 4. Also as well, let's get this out of the way quickly. Peterborough will need to be picking themselves up the floor after Oxford give them a pasting at the weekend.
Yes, because that will happen.
Accrington Stanley versus Fleetwood Town.
Nothing gives me more joy than the fact I get to predict a Stanley victory over the no-talent reprobate arse clowns from Fleetwood. They are going to lose. They are going to lose hard. We all know Accrington is my team in the League One this year, and Accrington Stanley to fleet the wood out of their town, 2-0.
I love thinking in my mind that when this game's taking place somewhere else in the world, Bayern Munich are also playing Atletico Madrid at the same time. I just love to think of the contrast between the two, because I know where I'd rather be, and that is the Crown Ground or Wham Stadium. Watching Aki Stanley beat Fleetwood Town. Come on, Aki. I'm backing your score, matching it all the way. 2-0 to the Stanley. Okay, well, we whipped through those games really quickly. I think you may afford us a few seconds to talk about this one because it's time for our main event.
The Yellows of Oxford United hosting Milton Keynes Dons.
Well, Thomas, Oxford United against MK Dons. We had a pretty big victory over them at home last season, and we really need the points again this season. Hopefully, we've got something against Peterborough United. We both backed them to get something out of the game. Hopefully, they can come back from London Road with at least something in their pockets. Signed a new winger, which is good news. Olamide Shodipu has come in from QPR on loan. He's a winger. Apparently, he's got bags of pace and he's pretty erratic. So hopefully he can add a lot to our side going forward. This MK Don side has been pretty good. You've talked about that. We've both talked about how they looked very, in terms of possession, in terms of chances, they played well in most games and come out on the wrong side of it. But of course, I'm going to be backing Oxford to win this. I mean, they unfortunately, the Crewe game didn't go ahead. So we're still languishing down the bottom of the table in a false position. But Oxford will be too strong for MK Dons. 3-0 win to Oxford. Actually, no, we never keep clean sheets anymore. 3-1 Oxford.
Talking as honestly as I can about this game, as quickly as I can about this game. Oxford are getting to the point now where they need to put up or shut up, because basically if they go 10 matches in and they're bottom of the table, they stand no chance of getting promoted. I think that this actually is the best thing they could have happened.
I'm sorry, you are talking shite. Put up or shut up. This will be their 6th game.
Okay. So we're getting to the point.
But
they've literally gotten 1 win on the board. Wait, what do you want me to say? You guys have been good this year? Get over it, Ian. Get over it.
Then we were
the Oxford fans. Look, I'm just saying, they need to start getting wins, but I think the MK Dons game is going to be good because they're actually playing a side that play possession-based football and that are going to hold the ball, and it might actually give Oxford the chance that when they get the ball, the impetus to actually just attack with it instead of hold it, play it around the back, and hope for the best. I think this MK Dons side is going to be on top of them, and they're actually going to get a chance to attack quickly.
I think it'll be that both sides won't sit back, and that's, I think, will help Oxford more than MK.
I think it will give Oxford the chance to counter.
Yeah.
I think Oxford will win this. I think they'll win this 2-1.
Okay. Well, it really is. It's crunch time. It's crunch time in October.
It is crunch time.
Absolutely. Obviously, the league's won and lost here.
No, but the worse it gets, the worse it gets. And with this many games coming thick and fast, quite clearly this team doesn't think they can win a game. Like, they need to get another win on the board.
Last season, you writ them off at the start of February, and they proved you wrong.
Ian, I write them off constantly. It's what gets you angry. Thank you to everybody for liking our channel, for subscribing, for watching, for commenting, for giving us all the love. Like I said, please have a look below at all the links and clicks we have. We really appreciate it. Additionally, there will be our season predictions at the end of this, so please have a look at those or have a look at the cards above where we previously predicted matches. We give a lot more in-depth analysis and less of me just shouting down the mic. Ian, is there anything you'd like to say to the adoring public?
No, you've absolutely summed it up. It's just thanks from me. We'll see you soon.